Alright. Hey, what's up guys? It's Connery. Like I promised, it's going to be a 4K video. It's going to be a lot better. I'm actually recording on my my 4K Sony camera. Today my plan is to actually just kind of wipe down all the dust in the car and probably spend about a good 4 to 5 hours on it today. Just kind of re-engage myself as to where I left off 3 years ago. I also have a carpet, and I'm gonna try to, like, that carbine bar is just kind of bugging me. It's not as shiny as it used to be, so I'm gonna polish it up. You know, little things like that keeps the fire going. But I wanted to just kind of briefly come mention you guys that over the week I bought some lug nuts, some expensive lug nuts, and they were fake lug nuts. So let me show you what I got. Yeah, I bought them off eBay, but the picture said they were genuine, and the price was pretty close to retail as well. And there they are. That's what they are. These are the Formula lug nuts. They go for about $300 a piece, or a set. It's a set of 20. I don't need it for the car, but this is for my Tacoma. That's coming in a couple months. So I figured the guy would sell me some legit stuff, so I bought it. As soon as I got it, I looked at it, and the quality is crap on these imitations. So I messaged the guy back saying I want to return them. These are fake. And immediately he throws up a big wall in the fence and says, no, they're not fake. His retailer tells him that they're real, you know, they're authorized retailers. And I go back at him saying, your retailer freaking lied to you, alright? Because these are fake. And I have a lot of forums that tells you, well, forum threads, for that matter, that tell you the real and the fake and all that stuff. And if you go to these other websites, you can buy them for like $35 a set. And that's what I did with the websites, AliExpress, and they were there, $35 a set. So this guy said that these are real. I told him they're fake. I told him I'm gonna go file a complaint, official counterfeit complaint with eBay. And then I sent him all these links just as, because I figured this guy was a nice guy. I mean, I don't look at people and say they're douchebags right off the bat. So I figured he's a nice guy. He said he got it from an authorized dealer. So I sent him all these links, and then he did the research himself, and he did say, okay, he's sorry. He's getting you my money back, things like that. So just be aware. The cool thing is I do have a fresh set of lug nuts that I don't know if I'm ever going to use. The seats on them, they're not designed properly either. That's the thing about those. They suck. Don't buy them. I will get my money back. I bought 2 sets. So 2 sets is roughly $600. Yeah, so that's what. Enough of that. That's my little rant on that. Thanks for listening. Let's get to the Integra. Alright, Integra. Currently, that's how it sits. I'm gonna redo this. This is just bothering me. You know, all these little projects right now is just to get the blood flowing again. You know. Yeah, quick run down the insides again. I did vacuum and clean some of the stuff, and the carpet is gonna come in today. So, brand new carpet. Bought it a while back. I forgot who I bought it from, but it's one of those companies that makes carpets. And I think the original interior was kind of a gray. I went to a much darker gray. So that's the carpet. We'll put that in here. And the reason why I put the carpet in is a lot of stuff's gonna start going in on the inside. So carpet goes in, a lot of wiring. I'm doing a battery relocation kit too. So the battery's gonna go in the back. We'll cover that in another episode. But a lot of the episodes I've been watching on YouTube about relocating a battery, they don't do a real good job at it. So I'm gonna try my best to do a good job at it this time around. I'll teach you guys how to, but give you my insights on what I want to do in terms of relocating a battery with a kill switch. So this is going to be a race car too. So it's going to have a double duty. You know, it's going to be a fun car. It's not going to be breaking records or something like that. But a lot of times we go to racetracks, especially if cars are fast, they want a kill switch on the back. So we're going to do a kill switch. I have to go find my kill switch. I think it's somewhere right there. I don't know. Y'all see it? Somewhere in here. I swear I put it in here. Anyways, yeah, let's see what we can do. So remember, I had a pile of wires in the car, right? That's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it. And I remember I basically, let me tell you where these wires came from. So you have the passenger side headlight wires, and you have the driver's side headlight wires. And then you have an engine harness of some kind, or engine harness to the actual engine harness. Well, the thing is, now that I'm doing a new engine, and I already have the engine harness on here, I am going to have to delete a lot of stuff. And also, I'm deleting ABS, I'm deleting AC controls, you know, everything's been deleted. So let me show you what the harness looks like, and let me show you what I will be modifying. So if anybody attempts something like this is probably what you're gonna run into. So this is what you got. Here's your fuse box. I think everybody knows what this is. Traditional fuse box. And this is gonna go to the battery. These two, that's the battery. That's gonna be starter. This is for the blower. That's just controls. This is ECU. That's the ECU. Not needing those no more. Let's see. All this stuff. I think this is ABS, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's ABS and oh yeah, airbag control. Airbag control is usually yellow, I think. Not gonna need those no more. This is just ground. So ground, yeah. Not exactly sure what that is. Not exactly sure what that is, or that. Yeah, fun, right? So remember the days when your teacher's like, you're gonna need to know this. One of these days you're gonna use them. You're like, no, I don't need no problem solving skills. Well, now you do. Problem solving skills. Problem solving skills. So, anyways, the end of the harness turns out to be another ground. These are probably, that looks like a headlight. More headlight stuff. And there's a plug. Some more plugs. Like I said, I don't know, but I know that I'm not using half of these. So this is gonna get rewired. We're just gonna, it's probably easier to make a new harness instead of reusing this. So probably gonna cut it and just wire up what I need. And now, as far as controls here, I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna try to use as much as this harness, or at least tuck it away as much as I can. But if you think about it, engine control harness, it comes right to the ECU, which is an AEM, which is in my room, and it plugs right up to it. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna run power to that. We're gonna run power to the gauge cluster. We have a blower. I don't know why. Heater blower. It's still gonna need heat, and then that's pretty much it. No power steering, nothing like that. So this harness is pretty much junk at this moment. We're gonna put the carpet in, and then we're gonna see what else we can do for today. All right, break time. All right, so what I did was take the carpets out of the car, cut the carpets, aftermarket carpet, so it doesn't come pre-cut. Cut it, fitted, move the roll bar back a little bit, took the seat out. I'm about to go back and mount center consoles and play with some shifter stuff. So, well, we'll see. That's what's up next, and there's going to be a lot of cleaning up to do, as you can see. I mean, a lot of trash on the ground. Been trying to somehow manage my trash, but it is what it is. That's the race car life. Alright, it's day 2 already. Basically just woke up, took a shower, didn't even comb my hair. But show you guys what I've done since yesterday. We got the carpet. It's kind of matched. I still have to interface the carpet to the whatever this is called. Honestly, I don't know. Also put the headliner back in, and the headliner is a mess. So let me show you what's going on. So, like I said, the car's been down for like 3 years, right? So the headliner it has somehow mutated. I don't know how it did that, but it's all messed up. It's got like weird cracks and stuff like that. So my brother was telling me about this one thing that race car drivers do, or what they do for race cars, is they have this weird thing they spray on it, and then they put on this powdery black stuff, which makes it look really cool. Not only look really cool, but it actually makes it like almost like a fuzzy thing. So I'm looking at doing that. They usually do that for the dash, but if I was gonna do that, I'll probably do it for the top. Maybe leave the dash, because they do it for anti-glare purposes. So I might do that, might not. And then so I decided to leave that alone, and I decided to work on my steering wheel. So I knew the steering wheel thing was going to be a problem, because when you go to the aftermarket world, there's always that risk of you not having a working horn. So I wanted to get that kind of dialed away. Did some research on the internet, and it came to YouTube, where there was like 5 videos where this one dude finally solved the problem I was having. And the problem is, when you put an aftermarket horn on this thing, you know, how does the horn interface with everything? So actually, I don't know where my horn went. Horn button. Let's see, horn button. This has to go on here, and then power has to be passed from there to the horn button. But no one knows where that's at. So one guy was saying that you have to pull power off of this, which is exactly what I was looking for. So if you're doing this mod, this is the SRS unit, and this is the SRS itself. This is the airbag, and this is for cruise control and the horn. So from this gray connector, you'll pull this connector out. Okay, and he was saying it's the blue line, which is right there. So what you need to do is run that blue line. You have to like cut it and put some female spade connectors on it. You have to plug it into one of these ports up here. Okay, so go check out his video. He explains it really well. I'm not gonna do it again. He needs the credit he deserves. You know, that's actually pretty cool. And then from there on out, it's got like this weird little brass bracket that actually wraps up. Actually, it wraps right here. You can see there's like a little slot cut out for it. Honda put that there because it will bring power up, and there's a little tab that literally just sticks up like that. What that tab will do is it'll provide power for this piece. Okay, so that'll be energized. That'll be 12 volts. It'll come up on this, which is the 12, and on the back of this is where you're gonna plug in that red line. Now, after that, it's self-explanatory. It's just a switch. It's got 2 little let's see if you guys see that. It's got 2 little tabs on the bottom, and if you touch those 2, the power, the circuit is complete, and it makes a funny sound from a Honda. But on top of that, you still need this, because you still need to plug in the black line so it'll complete. So basically, power comes up on this, and this comes in, like, make sure you line that up too. So there's 2 little cuts, right? There's 2 cuts kind of right here. They're supposed to match with those two dimples on the side. So like that, okay? Because what that'll do is it'll allow you. Well, that's the other thing. If you don't have that right or set right, it won't turn that off when your steering wheel needs to turn. Okay, so make sure that's lined up right. So you have power. It goes up to this, it goes back around, and you need this right there to send ground back, and ground is going to actually be your steering column. So hopefully that explains that. I don't know where my button's at. My sparkle button. I don't know if it came. I don't even know if it came with it, to be honest with you. I'll have to go and buy another one. Yeah, anyways. got this steering wheel because it gives you the I don't give a shit. Like, look. Yeah. Alright, so let me fix the camera here. Alright, so I was gonna, do all this other stuff, but you know how race car builds are when you're super not prepared. You can't do one job because you don't have a part for another one, so I just spent like another $100-$200 on parts, right? So decided, hey, let's just do the Wabro 255 fuel pump today and call it a day, right? No, problem there too. This fuel tank has not been opened ever. It finally opened it up today, and I remembered that I had like a almost full tank of gas when I put it away like 6 years ago, and everything inside the tank is literally full. Let me just show you what I got. I took some pictures of it. You have to bear with me, but this is what I got. Y'all see that? Crazy. That's my fuel pump, man. Fuel pump's all rusted out. That's the insides. Take a picture of it. Maybe I'll just flash it up. But dude, it's freaking nasty. I've never seen anything like that. So car builds, yeah, you might have to replace your fuel tank as well. Sucks. Alright, well, it sounds like it's gonna turn out to be a failed ass day today. Don't have parts for the steering column and don't have other parts for other things. Tried to buy, well, here's the other thing. Sparkle steering wheel. At least my steering wheel did not come with a button, so I had to order a horn button. Had to order that tension bracket for the horn for power. The only thing I could in theory do is mount my shifter, which I'm not going to mount yet because I don't have a metal plate to cover up this hole. This is where the original shifter went, and there was like a little lip that came up. I had to cut it out, grind it down, so I could mount that right on top. But you gotta think about the future here. If you don't block this off when it rains or when you do a burnout, whatever, you get a lot of incoming gases and water, which will destroy the brand new carpet that we're just putting in. So we're gonna block all these holes, and then we're gonna drill some holes. So currently, I was using these two holes to mount, just to a makeshift mount, and then I'll have to drill probably 2 more holes right here to properly mount it. Before I do that, I have to probably go find a piece of sheet metal or something that'll just cover that, and I'll have to Honda bond it or weld it in or something like that to take care of that problem. So there's a lot of little problems that needs to be taken care of, especially if you're doing customized stuff. This is definitely not a bolt-in application, so you gotta do that. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go buy or find a new gas tank. So probably gonna buy a new one if it's under $200 because yeah, I don't want to deal with that rust problem. That's a big rust problem, and it smells real bad right here too because I pulled the tank up, stuck on the floor, and it's got gas everywhere. And it's like 7-year-old gas too, so it's nice. I don't think it's flammable, but I'm getting high off it right now. So the only thing left to do is to do what we originally started off to do, and that is to go polish the carbing strut tower bar, because that should be a really easy job to do. And let's do that. Maybe we can finish this video off on a good note. All right, let's show you guys before and after on the carbine bar. And playing in the background is the Skill Set podcast.
And then I was like, well, shit, it aired today, so I'm like, let me listen to it.
You guys
just because I was sick,
like, guy stuff. So it really needs some on. I mean, it's got some weird stuff kind of growing on it. Not cool. Since it's a pretty failed day, doing all the hard stuff, we're just gonna finish it off with some easy stuff. So, I'll show you before and after. Okay. Let me just give you guys a quick demo on how I do it. I mean, for the first time guys, if you don't know what they're doing, and you might think it's broken or something, let me show you why. Because it's white. We'll do a little bit here. There's a little white. Right there. I'm just gonna put it on here.
But I think this one,
swirl it around. See, as soon as you swirl it around like that, you can kind of see it turning black. and that is normal for some reason. First time I ever tried this was like 10 years ago. I thought I definitely messed up my metal, but it's actually not. It's actually a good thing. So then you just buff it off. And you probably use the microfiber towel, but all I have is a shop towel, so yeah, buff it off. And the shine comes right on it. That shine is crazy too. Look at that shine compared to that shine. And that's me like just wiping stuff off. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Okay, so here's the black residue. That's perfectly normal. Alright guys, let me do the whole thing and I'll flash in a little bit of the final product. Do another pan. So you guys can see the shine. When you go past the carbing little sticker, that's old, untreated. Come back. There it is.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today.
Right.
Today in studio, we're blessed and fortunate to have firearms attorney Tim Forsey.
Okay.
Tim, appreciate you stopping by and being on the show.
I'll be able to find a little bit.
Yeah, that's really fun. Appreciate it. Yeah, my pleasure.
Guys, let me show you the shine I was talking about. Look at that mirror shine right there. That is a mirror shine off of aluminum. You don't get much better than that, man. I mean, look at it. Isn't that cool? I mean, I don't know, the light doesn't really do much justice here, but it's almost like you have to see it to believe it. Okay. And you got carried away. I did the cap too. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's kind of got some crusty shit on it. Even doing my field gauge too. Yeah. Looks pretty good. I'll probably do some other stuff, but that's enough for the day. That's just enough for the day. Too much fails today.